yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, God called out from the sacred tent, speaking words with holy intent. Tell the people when to bring offerings before the king. From the herd or from the flock, present what is set apart. If a burnt offering is brought, let the animal have no flaw. Bring it to the entrance place, before the Lord to seek his grace. Lay your hand upon its head, identification fully said. Shall be accepted there, make an atonement through the prayer. The bull is slaughtered before the Lord, priest then handle blood outpoured. Splash it round the altar side, sacred judgment satisfied. Skin the offering piece by piece, so rings the wood beneath the heat. Aaron's sons prepare the flame, fire burning in God's name. Head and fat upon the wood, everything arranged as should. Wash the inward parts and legs, purify before they're placed. Then the priest burns all complete, offering rising pure and sweet. Smoke ascending toward the heavens, pleasant aroma before the presence. If from flocks the gift is brought, sheep or goats without a flaw, kill it on the altar side, north before the Lord Most High. Priest shall sprinkle all the blood round about the altar stones. Cut the animal in parts, place them carefully upon the fire. Wash the inward parts again, then the priest burns everything. An offering consumed by flame, holy worship in God's name. If birds become the offering, turtle, doves or pigeons bring, priest shall bring the neck with care. Blood drained out beside the altar there. Crop and feathers cast away, beside the ashes laid. Split the bird but not apart, then the fire consumes the parts. Smoke ascends before the Lord, sacrifice and worship poured. Yeah. When someone brings a grain offering, fine flour given unto the king. Pour oil upon the offering, frankincense spread carefully. Bring it to the priest to stand. Aaron's sons by God's command. The priest takes up a memorial part, handful lifted from the heart, burned upon the altar flame. Pleasant fragrance in God's name. What remains belongs to priests, most holy from the sacred gifts. No yeast shall be mixed within. Offerings brought before the king. No honey burned upon the flame. Nothing altering holy things, yet first fruit still may offered be. Though not burned for sweet aroma, season every offering brought with covenant salt that's never lost. Do not let the salt depart, symbol of enduring promise. If baked within an oven, see unleavened cakes of flour fine, mixed with oil away for spread, anointed carefully instead. If cooked upon the griddle flat, break in pieces after that. Pour oil over every part, offering brought from willing heart. If prepared within the pan, fine flour mixed with oil again. Bring the grain before the Lord, priest presents the offering forward. Part is burned upon the flame, holy worship in God's name. The rest belongs to priests again, most holy among sacred things. And first fruits now are brought to God, fresh grain roasted in the fire, crushed heads from the early harvest, oil and frankincense upon it. Priest shall burn memorial portion, part of grain, and all the incense. Smoke ascends before the Lord, gift of gratitude outpoured. If someone brings a peace offering, male or female offering, from the herd without a flaw, present it before the Lord. Lay your hand upon its head, at the tent where blood is shed. Kill the animal before priests who serve before the Lord. Aaron's son shall take the blood, splash it round the altar stones. Then the fat is offered up, sacred portions lifted high. Fat that covers inward parts, kidneys taken carefully. Lobe upon the liver too, burn before the Lord in truth. Priest shall place it on the flame, over offerings already laid. Smoke ascends before the Lord, food presented through the fire. The peace offering comes instead, from the flock by one who's led. Male or female without flaw, presented before the Lord. If a lamb becomes the gift, lay your hand and slaughter it. Priest shall sprinkle all the blood, 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 round about the altar side. Tail and inward fat removed, sacred portions offered through. Everything prepared with care, burn before God's presence there. If a goat becomes the peace, same commands and sacred means. Hand upon the head once more, slaughtered before the holy door. Blood applied around the place, that consumed within the blaze. Pleasant aroma rises high, worship lifted toward the sky. All the fat belongs to God, holy portion set apart. This remains a lasting law for generations. Moving on, do not eat the sacred fat, nor consume the blood at all. Yeah. 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 God spoken to Moses saying, when someone sins unintentionally, breaking one command I gave, still accountability remains. If the anointed priest should sin, bringing guilt upon the people, let him bring before the Lord a flawless bull from out the herd. Lay his hand upon its head, then the animal is dead. Bring the blood inside the tent, holy cleansing represented. Sprinkle blood before the veil 7 times within the place. Put some blood upon the horns of the incense altar there. Pour the rest beside the base of the altar in the court. Fat and inward parts removed, burn before the Lord in truth. But the hiding flesh outside, burn beyond the camp in fire. If the whole assembly sins, missing what my law commands, when the matter becomes known, bring the young bull to atone. Elders lay their hands upon the animal before the Lord. Then the priest applies the blood, following the sacred order. Atonement shall then be made, and the people stand forgiven. If a leader sins in error, breaking laws without intention, when the sin becomes revealed, bring a male goat from the field. Lay a hand upon its head at the altar where it's shed. Priest applies the blood upon horns where burnt offerings are brought. Fat consumed before the Lord, and forgiveness is restored. If a common person sins, breaking laws through ignorance, bring a female goat or lamb without blemish from the land. Lay your hand upon its head, then the sacrifice is dead. Priest applies the blood once more, making atonement before the Lord. Thus forgiveness shall be given, mercy covering what was hidden. Yeah. If someone hears a solemn oath, witness to a matter known, yet refuses now to speak, they still bear responsibility. If a person touches death, anything unclean instead, whether beast or creeping thing, hidden guilt still clings within. If they touch impurity, human uncleanness secretly, even if they don't yet know, guilt remains when truth is shown. If someone speaks a reckless oath, careless words they should not boast, whether good or evil pledge, they are guilty when it's known. When conviction reaches them, they must openly confess. Bring a female from the flock, lamb or goat before the Lord. Priest shall make atonement there, and forgiveness follows prayer. If they cannot bring a lamb, 2 small birds may meet a man. One for sin and one for flame, offered up before God's name. If too poor for even this, fine flour may become the gift. No oil or incense added there, for sin offering must stay clear. Priest shall take memorial pot, burn it on the altar fire. Thus atonement shall be made, and forgiveness given again. Then God spoke another word. If someone acts unfaithfully, violating holy things, bring a ram before the king, value added plus 1/5. Restoration join with it. Priest shall make atonement then, and forgiveness comes again. If someone sins without full knowledge, breaking laws they did not notice, still they carry guilt before me, responsibility remains. Bring a flawless ram once more. Priest atones before the Lord. This is guilt before the king. Sin still carries consequence. God spoke further unto Moses. If someone sins against another, lying over what was trusted, stealing, cheating, acting corrupted, keeping lost things for themselves, swearing falsely through deceit, when conviction comes to light, restoration must be made right. Return fully what was taken, add 1/5 beside repayment. Bring the flawless ram before me, guilt offering for what was broken. Priest shall make atonement there, and forgiveness follows prayer. Then God gave commands concerning burnt offerings upon the altar. Fire shall always keep on burning, never let the flame grow dark. Priest each morning place the wood, arrange the sacrifice as should. Fatter peace offerings burn there, holy fire before the Lord. Ashes carried from the altar, garments changed before removal. Take them to a clean place outward, outside can't be on the borders. The altar fire must stay alive, burning continually through the night. And the grain offering was spoken, Aaron's son shall bring devotion. Fine flour mixed with oil and bread, memorial portion burn instead. The remaining grain belongs to the priest who serve the Lord. Unleavened shall the portion stay, eaten in a holy place. The anointed priest must bring daily grain before the king. Morning and evening offered up entirely, burned in sacred, trusting God's both on sin offerings. These are most holy sacred things, where the burnt offerings are slain. Sin offerings shall also stay, whatever touches becomes holy. Handled carefully before me, earthen vessels used within must be broken after cleansing. Bronze vessels shall be scrubbed with water, purified before the altar. Any blood brought in the tent cannot afterward be eaten. That offering shall be consumed, burned in fire outside the room. These are laws for guilt offerings, most holy before the king. Where burnt offerings are slain, guilt offerings shall remain. Priest shall sprinkle all the blood round about the altar stones. Fat and inward parts removed, burn before the Lord in truth. Every male among the priests may partake and share the feast. Most holy the offering stays, handled in appointed ways. The priest who offers burnt sacrifice receives the hide from what has died. Baked or mixed grain offerings too belong the priests assigned hereto. These are laws for peace offerings brought before the Lord the King. If brought in thanksgiving, 11 cakes shall come with it. Oil mixed in every part, wafers offered from the heart, along with bread that still contains leaven outside altar flames. One portion lifted unto God, given to the priest involved. Thanksgiving offerings must be eaten on the day they're brought before me. Nothing left till morning comes, honor holiness through trust. If a vow of free will gift becomes a sacrifice instead, it may also next day eaten, but not past the second evening. Anything kept till third dawn must be burned completely down. Whoever eats on third day's rise bears guilt before my holy eyes. Do not eat what touches uncleanness, burn it fully outside the camp. Those who are themselves unclean must not touch the sacred things. Whoever does despite the warning shall be cut from among the people. Do not eat the sacred fat from ox or sheep or goat brought back, though fat from torn or fallen beast may serve another use. At least still you shall not eat thereof, for the fat belongs to God. Never eat the blood of creatures, bird or beast throughout your dwellings. Whoever eats the blood at all shall be cut off from my people. Then God spoke of lifted portions, bring peace offerings with devotion. Wave the breast before the Lord, lift the thigh in sacred honor. These belong unto the priests, a lasting share from sacred feasts. These were laws for sacrifices, burnt and grain and guilt offerings, peace and sin offerings alike, given there on Sinai's height. Yeah, yeah. God spoke unto Moses, saying, gather Aaron with the sons, bring the garments and the oil, bull and rams for sacrifice. Bring the basket filled with bread, gather all the people there. Moses did as God commanded, assembly standing at the tent. Moses spoke before before them all. This is what the Lord is called. He washed Aaron and his sons, cleansing them before the Lord. Then he clothed up Aaron first, tunic, sash, and sacred robe, ephod woven golden thread, breastpiece resting on his chest, Urim and Thummim placed within, seeking judgment before him, turban set upon his head, golden plate before his face, holy to the Lord engraved, consecration now displayed. Moses took the holy oil, anointing every sacred thing, tent and altar touched with oil, basins, vessels, all made holy. 7 times the altar mark, setting everything apart. Then the oil poured on Aaron, anointing him for priestly service. The sons were clothed in garments too, prepared for sacred duties through. Then the bull for sin was brought, Aaron's sons laid hands upon it. Moses slaughtered it before the altar, standing by the Lord. Blood applied upon the horse, purifying sacred cords. Fat and inward parts were burned, but flesh outside the camp consumed. Then the ram for burnt offering, hands laid on before the king. The whole ram burned upon the fire, pleasant aroma lifted higher. Then the second ram was brought, ram of consecration offered. Blood was placed on Aaron's ear, thumb and toe for service clear. Same for all his sons beside, consecrated holy now. Moses sprinkled oil and blood on the garments and the priests. Then he told them, eat the meal at the entrance of the tent. Do not leave this place for 7 days, till ordination fully ends. What was done this very day makes atonement in God's way. Aaron and his sons obeyed, following all the Lord had said. Yeah. On the 8th day Moses called Aaron and the elders all. Bring the offerings now required, for the Lord will soon appear. Take a calf for sin offering and a ram before the king. Without blemish bring them near, offer worship without fear. Tell the people what to bring, goat for sin before the king. Calf and lamb for burnt offering, peace offerings and grain beside. For today before your eyes God's glory shall appear alive. They brought all before the tent, standing there with reverence. Moses spoke unto the crowd, this is what the Lord commands. Do these things before his face, and his glory you will see. Aaron first approached the altar, offering sacrifice for himself, sin offering for priestly cleansing. Blood applied before the presence, burnt offering followed after, everything consumed in fire. Then he offered for the people, goat for sin and calf and lamb. Grain offering lifted up with peace offerings before the Lord. Fat portions burned upon the altar, sacred smoke ascending higher. Aaron lifted up his hands, blessing all the gathered camp. Then Moses and Aaron entered into the tent of meeting there. When they came back out again, they blessed all the people. Then suddenly the glory came visible before the nation. Fire burst forth from the Lord, consuming sacrifice completely. When the people saw the sight, they shouted loud and fell face down. Yeah. Nadab and Abihu came, Aaron's sons before the flame. Each took censers in their hands, offering fire not commanded. Strange fire lifted before God outside what he had clearly taught. And fire burst forth from the Lord, and both men fell before the court. Moses spoke to Aaron there, this is what God once declared. Those who come before my face must regard me as most holy. Before all the people standing, I will be honored completely. Aaron stood there without speech, grief too deep for words to reach. Moses called the cousins near, carry them outside from here. Still wearing priestly garments, they were taken from the camp. Moses warned the remaining sons, do not uncover heads at morning, do not tear your clothes apart, or judgment may consume you all. Let all Israel mourn instead, for the fire God has sent. Do not leave the tent's entrance, oil of anointing rests upon you. Aaron's sons obeyed the word, standing still before the Lord. Then God spoke directly now unto Aaron solemnly. When you enter holy places, drink no wine or strong drink there. You and sons through generations, keep your minds in judgment clear. You must teach the people rightly, holy things from common things. Separate the clean from unclean, teach the laws I've spoken fully. Moses spoke to Aaron's sons, eat the grain offerings remaining, holy portions given you in the sacred court consume. Wave breast and lifted thigh may be eaten in clean places. These are portions God assigned for you and families beside. Then Moses Moses searched the sin offering goat, profound it burned instead. Anger rose against the sons, why was this not eaten properly? Aaron answered through the grief, today they offered sacrifice. Yet these things have happened now, would God delight if I had eaten? Moses heard and understood, and the matter rested there. God spoke unto Moses, tell the people now concerning. God spoke unto Moses, Aaron, tell the people now concerning creatures clean and unclean things, what may eaten before the king. Animals that chew the cud, split the hoof completely thus. These alone among the herd may be eaten by my word. Camel chews but hoof not split, so unclean remains is it. Hyrax chews yet lacks the hoof, unclean still remains in truth. Rabbit also counted, so pig splits hoof but does not chew. Though the pig divides the hoof, still unclean remains the food. Do not eat their flesh or touch bodies fallen from such beasts. From the waters you may eat things with fins and scales complete. Anything lacking these shall unclean remain to thee. Then the birds forbidden came, creatures not for food or game. Eagle, vulture, raven kind, cows that hunt throughout the night. Hawk and falcon, seabirds too, creatures feeding on the dead. Winged insects walking low are unclean wherever they go. Yet those with jumping legs may eat, and locusts, crickets, grasshoppers touching carcasses brings uncleanness. Wash and wait till evening comes. Even vessels touched by death must be cleansed or broken, and creeping things upon the earth remain unclean through all their movement. Weasel, lizard, mouse, and gecko, creatures crawling through the dust. Anything touched by their death must be purified again. Do not make yourselves unclean, defiling body, soul, and spirit. For I am the Lord your God. Consecrate yourselves before me. You shall wholly be, because I myself am holy God. This is why I brought you out, freed you from Egyptian ground, to be holy unto me, separated faithfully. These are laws distinguishing clean from unclean living things. God spoke unto Moses, saying, speak unto the sons of Israel. If a woman bears a son, she remains unclean 7 days. As in days of monthly bleeding, time of separation, standing on the 8th day. Circumcise every male child in your sight, and she waits 2 days remaining. Purification still continuing, 33 more days shall pass. She must not touch holy things, nor approach the sacred place. The purification ends if she bears a daughter child. Time of waiting doubles then, 2 weeks unclean afterward. 66 more days apart. When the days are completed, bring an offering to the priest. Lamb for burnt offering brought, bird for sin before the Lord. Priest shall make atonement there, and she shall once more be declared clean. If she cannot bring the lamb, 2 small birds may meet demand. 1 for burnt and 1 for sin, atonement made before the king. God spoke to Moses. When a swelling spot or sore comes upon someone's skin and body, potential sickness spreading slowly, bring them to the priest to stand. Examination by command. If the hair is turned to white and the sore sinks deep from sight, the priest declares the person unclean, disease identified and seen. If uncertain at the start, isolation sets apart. 7 days then reevaluate, watching what the sickness states. If it spreads across the skin, unclean shall the person be. If the sore remains unchanged, another week they separate. But if healing now appears, clean declare before their peers. Scars from boils and burns as well must be judged and handled carefully. Hair and skin examined close, signs observed before the host. If disease spreads through their hair, yellow hair and sores instead, the priest declares uncleanness there. Isolation still required, garments torn and hair let loose. Cover lips while crying truth, unclean, unclean before the people. Separated from the camp if white patches fill the skin, yet all turn white completely. Then the priest may judge the person clean if no raw flesh appears within. But raw flesh means corruption spreading, unclean state still remaining. And God spoke concerning garments, wool or linen stained with plague. Green or reddish spreading marks must examine carefully. If the stain keeps spreading outward, the garment shall be burned in fire. If the plague begins to fade, wash nation isolate again. Should the mark return once more, burn it fully as before. If the stain disappears at last, wash it clean and use again. These were laws for judging sickness, separating clean from unclean. Yeah. God spoke unto Moses, saying, these are laws for cleansing lepers on the day they seek restoration, brought again before the nation. Priest shall go outside the camp, examine if the plague is past. Take 2 birds alive and clean, cedar wood and scarlet string. Hyssop also brought nearby, 1 bird killed above fresh water. Living bird dipped in the blood along with cedar, scarlet, hyssop. 7 times to cleanse, 1 sprinkled, purified before the people. Then the living bird released, flying free across the fields. The restored shall wash their clothes, shave off hair and cleanse themselves. After 7 days once more, every hair removed again. Then they wash and stand restored. On the 8th day offerings come, lambs for guilt and sacrifice, or presented before God. Wave offerings before the Lord. Blood applied upon the ear, thumb and toe again appear. Oil placed upon the same, consecration through the cleansing. The priest makes atonement there, restoration fully shed. If the person still is poor, smaller offerings may secure. God provides a merciful way, even for the least among them. Then God spoke concerning houses once they enter promised places. If a plague appears within, green or reddish marks are seen. Priest shall order house empty first, then inspect the spreading curse. If the plague spreads through the wall, stones removed and cast outside. House scraped down and plastered, new replacement stones brought into use. If corruption still returns, tear the whole house down and burn. But if cleansing fully stands, the priest restores the house again. Birds and cedar, scarlet, hyssop, purification for the dwelling. These were laws distinguishing clean from unclean suffering. Yeah. God spoke unto Moses, speak unto the sons of Israel. When a man has bodily flow, uncleanness follows where he goes. Anything he lies upon, anything he sits upon, shall become unclean until washing comes and evening falls. Whoever touches these things too must wash themselves completely through. Clay vessels touched must broken be, wooden vessels washed cleanly. If the flowing last should stop, 7 days are counted off. Wash the body, wash the clothes, then before the Lord he goes. 2 small birds brought unto priests, 1 for sin and 1 for peace. Atonement made before the Lord, purification then restored. If the mission comes from man, wash completely where he stands. Evening passes, then he's clean, order kept within the camp. If a man and woman join, both shall wash before the Lord. When a woman's cycle comes, 7 days set apart begun. Anything she lies upon, anything she sits upon, becomes unclean until the evening, handled carefully through cleansing. Whoever touches these things too must wash themselves completely through. If her flow extends beyond usual days, continuing on as long as flow remains unclean, so the separation stays when the flow at last is gone. 7 days are counted on, then on 8th day offerings brought, birds before the holy court. Priest makes atonement there once more, restoration before the Lord. Keep my people from uncleanness, lest they die within their sinfulness. Do not let defilement spread near my dwelling in their midst. These were laws distinguishing purity in daily living. After Nadab's death by fire, God spoke warning and instruction. Tell Aaron not approach the most holy place at will. Behind the veil above the ark, my presence rests within the cloud. If approached the wrong way there, death itself may meet him there. This is how he shall enter, bull for sin and ram for offering holy linen garments worn, washed completely before the Lord. From the people take 2 goats, 1 ram also brought for worship. Cast the lots before the Lord. One for sacrifice and cleansing, 1 the scapegoat sent away. Aaron first must make atonement for himself and household, standing bull for sin before the Lord. Blood brought through the sacred cord, incense carried past the veil, cloud covering mercy's place. Blood then sprinkled 7 times before the ark in holy sight. Then the people's goat is slain, blood brought inward once again. Atonement made for sanctuary, because of all the nation's sins. Altar cleansed before the Lord, purified from Israel's wrongs. Then the living goat brought near, Aaron lays both hands sincere. All the sins of Israel spoken, placed upon the goat, symbolically sent away into wilderness. Carrying guilt far from the camp, the goat bears all their wickedness into isolation's depths. Aaron then removed the garments, washed us fully, once returning burnt offerings offered there, making atonement through the prayer. Bodies from the sin offerings burned outside the camp completely. Those endowed must wash again before entering back in. This shall be a lasting statute on the 10th day of the month. Humble yourselves before the Lord, do no work within the land. For this day atonement comes, cleansing you from all your sins. You shall purified stand before the Lord your God forevermore. The priest anointed in succession shall continue this atonement. Holy place and altar cleansed, priest and people covered then. Once each year before the Lord, atonement made for all the wrong. Yeah. God spoke unto Moses, saying, speak to Aaron and the people. Any ox or sheep or goat killed within or outside camp must be brought before the Lord at the entrance of the tent. If not offered there before me, blood guilt rests upon that soul. I have called them to bring sacrifices only where I dwell among them. No more shall they offer up to false spirits in the wild. This remains a lasting law through generations, moving on. If anyone from Israel or foreigners among them offers burnt offerings or sacrifice not brought before my holy place, that soul shall cut off, be separated from the people. Then God spoke concerning blood. If anyone among you eats it, I myself will stand against that person who consumes the blood. For the life within the flesh lives within the blood itself. I have given it for atonement upon the altar before me. Blood makes covering for the soul, because life itself is in it. Therefore none among my people shall consume the blood of creatures. Even foreigners among you must obey this sacred ruling. If someone hunts and catches bird or beast allowed for eating, pour its blood out on the ground, cover it with dust around. For the life of every creature lies within its flowing blood. That is why I said before, do not eat the blood at all. If someone eats what died itself, or beast already torn apart, wash their clothes and bathe in water unclean till the evening falls. If they fail to cleanse themselves, they still carry guilt upon them. Yeah. God spoken to Moses, saying, speak to Aaron and the people. Any ox or sheep or goat killed within or outside camp must be brought before the Lord at the entrance of the tent. If not offered there before me, blood guilt rests upon that soul. I have called them to bring sacrifices only where I dwell among them. No more shall they offer up to false spirits in the wild. This remains a lasting law through generations, moving on. If anyone from Israel or foreigners among them offers burnt offerings or sacrifice not brought before my holy place, the soul shall cut off, be separated from the people. Then God spoke concerning blood. If anyone among you eats it, I myself will stand against that person man who consumes the blood. For the life within the flesh lives within the blood itself. I have given it for atonement upon the altar before me. Blood makes covering for the soul, because life itself is in it. Therefore none among my people shall consume the blood of creatures. Even foreigners among you must obey the sacred rule. And if someone hunts and catches bird or beast, allow for eating. Pour his blood out on the ground, cover it with dust around. For the life of every creature lives within its flowing blood. That is why I said before, do not eat the blood at all. If someone eats what died, itself will be already torn apart. Wash their clothes and bathe in water, unclean till the evening falls. If they fail to cleanse themselves, they still carry guilt upon them. God spoke unto Moses, saying, speak unto the congregation, you shall wholly be before me, for I am holy, says your God. Honor father and your mother, keep my Sabbaths faithfully. Do not turn toward idols made, molten gods you shall not shape. When peace offerings are presented, eat them in appointed time. Leave no sacrifice till third dawn, or it shall not be accepted. When you harvest all your fields, do not reap the edges clean. Leave the corners for the poor, foreigners and those in need. Do not steal or deal falsely, do not lie to one another. Do not swear by my holy name to support deceptive ways. Not oppress your neighbor, nor withhold the worker's wages. Pay him promptly through the night. Do what's fair and do what's right. Do not curse the deaf among you, nor place stumbling blocks before blind. Fear your God and how you act, I am watching every path. Do not twist the law through favoritism, neither rich nor poor above truth. Judge your neighbor righteously, walk in honest integrity. Do not spread destructive gossip, do not stand while blood is shed. Do not hate your brother inwardly, reason openly instead. Do not seek revenge or grudges, love your neighbor as yourself. Keep my statutes faithfully, separate from pagan ways. Do not mix unlike your cattle, do not sow mixed seed together. Do not wear mixed woven garments, mark distinction set apart. When you enter promised places, do not eat fruit from young trees. 3 years fruit remains forbidden, 4th year offered unto God. Then the 5th year you may eat, blessing growing through obedience. Do not practice sorcery, fortune telling, nor enchantments. Do not cut your flesh for dead, nor tattoo marks upon yourselves. Rise before the aegis person, honor elders in the land. Love the foreigner among you, for you once were strangers too. Use just scales and honest measures, truth in business and in trade. Keep my statutes and my judgments. I am the Lord your holy God. God spoke unto Moses, saying, speak unto the sons of Israel. Anyone who gives their children unto Molech's burning altar shall be put to death completely, judgment falling from the people. If the people hide their eyes, ignoring evil in their sight, I myself will stand against that man and all who follow him. Those who turn toward spirit medium, seeking darkness and diviners, I will cut them from my people, separated by rebellion. Consecrate yourselves before me, you shall wholly be completely. I am God who sanctifies you, walk within the laws I give. Anyone who curses parents bears the guilt upon themselves. Then God spoke on sexual sins, warning strong against corruption. Adultery destroys covenant, both involve bear judgment for it. Relations breaking family order, bring disgrace upon the people. Men with men in sexual acts commit what God has forbidden. Bestial acts corrupt creation, bringing judgment on the nation. These practices defile the land, just as happened before your coming. You shall not walk in those ways, for the nations were removed through them. I have separated you from the peoples round about you, distinguished clean from unclean things. Walk as those who belong to me, you shall wholly be before me. For I am holy, says the Lord. I have set you apart completely to be mine among the nations. Spirit mediums and sorcerers shall be judged within the land. These were laws for holy living, covenant separation standing. God spoke unto Moses, saying, speak unto the priests of Aaron, Priests shall not make themselves unclean for the dead among the people, except for close relations only, mother, father, child, or brother. For unmarried sisters too, he may mourn and become unclean. Priests must not dishonor calling, for they offer bread before me. Do not shave bald spots in mourning, nor cut flesh upon the body. They shall wholly be before me, not profaning my holy name. The priest shall marry carefully woman pure in covenant standing, not divorced to practice harlotry, for he is holy unto God. The high priest carries greater calling, oil of anointing on his head. He must not uncover mourning, nor approach the dead at all. Even for his closest family, sacred duty set apart. He shall marry virgin bride, maintaining holiness and line. And God spoke of priestly blemishes, no descendant serving me with physical defect or injury may approach to offer bread. Blind or lame or disfigured, broken foot or damaged hand, crooked back or failing sight, any lasting bodily conditions which made the holy portions, yet not minister before the altar. Do not profane holy places, for I sanctify the priest. Moses spoke these words completely unto Aaron and his sons, and all Israel heard the warning. Holiness before the Lord. Yeah, bruh. God spoke unto Moses, saying, speak to Aaron and his sons. Treat with honor holy offerings Israel brings before the Lord. Do not profane my holy name. I am the one who sanctifies. If a priest becomes unclean yet still approaches sacred things, that soul shall cut off be from before my holy presence. Touching death or bodily issue, eating what is torn or fallen, brings uncleanness till the evening. After washing comes restoration. Only priests may eat the holy food, those belonging to the household. Foreign guests and hired servants may not eat the sacred portions, but servants born within the house may partake before the Lord. Priest daughters wed outside cannot eat the holy things, yet widow daughters with no children return home may eat again. If someone eats the holy offering unaware of what they're doing, they must repay what was consumed. Add 1/5 and make it right. Do not profane holy gifts offered by the sons of Israel. I am the Lord who sanctifies. Treat my offerings with honor. Then God spoke concerning sacrifices. When you bring before the Lord burnt offerings or vow offerings, let the animal be spotless, bull or sheep or goat without flaw. Only such shall be accepted. Blind or injured, crushed or wounded, these shall not be offered up. Do not offer what is damaged, for it will not honor thee. Do not slaughter mother offspring on the very same day. When Thanksgiving offerings rise, eat them fully in due time, leave none till the morning comes. I am the Lord above all. Keep my commands and walk within them. Do not profane my holy name. I shall wholly be regarded by the people I redeem. I am the Lord who brought you out, freed you from Egyptian ground, that I might be your holy God. I alone remain the Lord. I alone remain the Lord. Yeah, I alone remain the Lord. God spoke unto Moses, saying, speak unto the sons of Israel. These appointed feasts belong unto me throughout all time. 6 days labor with your hands, 7th day belongs to rest. Holy Sabbath set apart, sacred gathering before God. First the Passover shall come, 14th day of the first month. At twilight keep the feast before me, remembering deliverance fully. Then the feast unleavened bread, 7 days no yeast is spread. First and 7th days are holy, sacred gatherings before me. When you enter promised lands, bring first fruits before the priest. Wave the sheaf before the Lord, that your harvest may be blessed. Do not eat the grain before offering first fruits unto God. Count 7 Sabbaths afterward, 50 days completed fully. Then present new grain before me. Feast of weeks in joyful worship. Bring thanksgiving offerings, gladly celebrate before the Lord. Leave the corners of your harvest for the poor and foreigners. In the 7th month begins, trumpets sounding through the land. Sacred rest and holy gathering, memorial blast before me. Then the day atonement comes, 10th day of the 7th month. Humble yourselves before the Lord. Do no work upon that day, for atonement shall be made, cleansing all before my face. 15th day begins the Feast of Tabernacles, 7 days, celebrate the wilderness, yeah. These appointed feasts remain through generations yet to come. Holy gatherings before me, sacred rhythms through the year. God spoke unto Moses, saying, "Command the sons of Israel, bring pure olive oil continually. Keep the sacred lamps burning. Aaron tends them every evening before the Lord through all generations. Light shall shine within the holy place, continually before my face. Take fine flour and bake the bread, 12 loaves carefully prepared. Place them on the table pure, 6 in rows before the Lord. Frankincense beside the bread, memorial offering lifted every Sabbath. Fresh replaced covenant bread before my face. Aaron and his sons may eat it, holy portion set apart. Then the son of mixed descent fought within the Israelite camp. During anger he blasphemed God's holy name before the people, so they brought him unto Moses, holding him until God answered. Then God spoke the judgment clearly, take the blasphemer outside. All who heard shall lay hands on him, then the people stone him there. Anyone who blasphemes God bears the guilt upon themselves. Native born and foreigner alike stand accountable before my name. Then God gave laws of justice. If one takes another's life, life for life shall answer it. Who kills animal restores it, full repayment made again. Fracture for fracture, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, and measure justice. As the injury was given, so the consequence returns. One law shall stand for all the people, foreigner and Israelite alike. I am the Lord your holy God. So the blasphemer was taken outside, kept before the people. Israel carried out the judgment, following what God commanded. God spoke unto Moses there on Mount Sinai once again. When you enter promised land, let the earth itself now rest. 6 years sow and harvest fields, prune the vines and gather yield. But the 7th year shall stand as Sabbath rest throughout the land. Do not sow or reap the growth, let the land itself breathe slow. What grows naturally may be eaten by yourselves and poor among you. Servants, strangers, beasts as well, share the produce of the land. Count 7 Sabbath cycles fully, 49 years completed. Then the trumpet loud shall sound, day atonement through the land. Consecrate the 50th year, Jubilee proclaim sincere. Everyone returns again to ancestral lands and families. Do not exploit one another, fear your God in all transactions. Land shall not sold permanently, for the earth belongs to me. You are strangers here beside me, living under my provision. If your brother becomes poor, help sustain him through the hardship. Do not charge oppressive interest, fear your God and help him live. If one sells themselves in poverty, do not treat them harshly. They shall serve until Jubilee, then go free with family. For my people are my servants, whom I freed from Egypt's chains. Houses within walled cities may redeem within 1 year. Fields and lands remain redeemable, returning in Jubilee. Leviticus cities always redeemable, their inheritance protected. If your brother falls beside you, strengthen him and let him live. Don't outrule with ruthless power, remember you belong to me. Laws of Sabbath rest, Jubilee and restoration, freedom, mercy, land returning, justice woven through the nation. Do not make yourselves idols, carved images or sacred stone. Bow to none except the Lord, keep my Sabbath, honor worship. If you walk within my statutes, keep my commands faithfully, rain will fall in proper season, fields and trees will yield increase. Threshing lasts until the harvest, harvest reaches planting time. You shall eat in full abundance, living safely in the land. Peace shall rest across your borders, none shall make you live in fear. Enemies will fall before you, victory given by my hand. I will walk among my people, you shall truly be my own. I am God who brought you outward from the chains of Egypt's burden. But if you refuse my statutes, reject all my holy judgments, terror, sickness, waste, and sorrow will consume your strength instead. Enemies shall overtake you, fields and labor lost in vain. If you still refuse correction, discipline increases further. Heaven's hard like iron above you, earth beneath like hardened bronze. Wild beasts steal your children from you, roads grow empty through the land. If rebellion still continue, sword and play will follow after. Cities fall and famine rises, bread weighed out in fear and weakness. If you still oppose me stubbornly, wrath increases sevenfold. Desolation fill the nation, enemies inhabit ruined places. You shall scatter through the nations, living fearful among strangers. The land it finally enjoys Sabbath rest long ignored before. But if they confess their sinfulness, humble hearts before my face, then I will remember covenant made with Abraham and Jacob. Though I scattered them in judgment, I will not destroy them fully. I remain the Lord their God, who brought them from Egyptian bondage. These were laws and covenant words, given there on Sinai's mountain. Yeah. God spoke unto Moses, saying, these are laws for vowed devotion. If someone makes a special vow, persons dedicated now shall be valued by their age according to the standard made. Male and female values differ, measured fairly before the priest. If too poor to pay the amount, priest shall judge what can be given. If animals are vowed before me, clean ones become holy fully. None may substitute or trade them, both become holy if exchanged. If an unclean beast is offered, priest shall set its value fairly. Owner may redeem it later, adding 1/5 to the value. If someone dedicates their house, priest shall judge its proper worth. Owner may redeem it afterward, adding 1/5 once again. If part of inherited land is devoted to the Lord, value measured by the seed needed for the field itself, jubilee affects the price. Years remaining shape the value. If redeemed, 1/5 is added, otherwise it passes onward. Firstborn animals already belong unto the Lord by right. No one may devote them twice, whether ox or sheep alike. Nothing fully devoted unto God may redeem one set apart. Whether person, beast, or field, it belongs completely to Him. All the tithe throughout the land, seed and fruit and herd and flock, every tenth belongs unto the Lord, is holy unto Him. If someone redeems their tithe, 1/5 added to the cost. These were laws and final commands God gave Moses on the mountain. Covenant instructions finished, given unto Israel there. Yeah. God spoke unto Moses there, in the wilderness of Sinai, at the tent of meeting, saying, take a census of the nation. Count the men by clans and houses, 20 years and upward onward. Everyone fit now for battle, number all the tribes of Israel. Leaders chosen from each tribe, stood beside them for the counting. From Reuben came the firstborn line, 46,000 numbered there. Simeon Simeon followed after, 59,000 and more. Gad was counted by their armies, 45,000 strong for war. Judah rose with greatest numbers, 74,000 counted. Issachar stood beside him, then Zebulun joined the ranks. Ephraim and Manasseh counted, Joseph's sons among the tribes. Benjamin stood small but mighty, Dan increased with numbers vast. Asher and Naphtali beside him, tribes assembled in their places. Total count of fighting men, hundreds of thousands gathered there. But the Levites were not counted with the armies of the tribes. God had set them apart wholly for the tabernacle service. They would guard the holy dwelling, carry sacred things while moving. If another came too near, judgment would fall swiftly there. Israel camped tribe by tribe, each beneath their banner standing. Levites camped around the dwelling, shielding holiness within. Thus the people did completely everything God spoke to Moses.